Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Fantico Coliseum from downtown Toronto. The Toronto Wild Hounds and the Cornwall Colts for the second and final time this season. Last game back in Toronto, back in Cornwall, the Hounds took 3-2. It is retro night tonight from Toronto. Hounds will show the retros for the first time this season, first of 5 games this season that they will wear these. Here's McKinley firing an early shot that was blocked. Cleaver putting it to the net. Michelli, a good catch early. Gingras with it. Gave that away. McCoy will look to score tonight as Gingras did last night. Woods to Finnegan. Here's McKinley letting it fly. Bouncing puck, but the save made again by Michelli. Here comes Lazard, and here come the Colts. They had about 10 breakaways last night. Gingras a chance. Blocker stopped by Ryerson. He was stellar last night. Stopped 37 of 39 shots faced. Wildhounds only had 8 shots, and they scored 3. Here's Speck Me. Yeah, well, they need to have better goaltending tonight. Cornwall definitely for sure. There's a shot that was blocked on its way to the net. Colts have it again. Perron looking. Centers. There's a chance, and it's blocked by Ryan McCoy. McCoy up ice. Off the boards. Up for Cleaver. He'll send it in for Toronto. Round it goes far side. Picked up by Woods. Woods to the goal. Weaving and shooting right to the chest of Michelli. Holds on for a face-off here. Almost 7 gone in the opening period. No score from Toronto. It's the Hounds and the Cornwall Colts in their second and final meeting of the season. The draw. One back control by Ursoni. Ursoni looking ahead. Carr trying to take that away. Here's Moran with it. Moran, and now picked up McKinley trying to get back. Oh, and Carr couldn't stop him. 2-on-1. Moran save on the pass across. What a stop early by the Toronto netminder. Fed over it. Bounced over the stick of McKinley. Now he gets it out on his backhand. Little. For Ursoni, here comes Cornwall again. Ursoni inside, getting by Finnegan. Looking, centers the shot. Great save again, Ryerson. Bouncing puck, it was loose in front of the goal, and it's cleared back in by Cornwall. Big hit, it goes in behind the net. McKinley hitting his man off the puck. Toronto on it, flipping it up the boards. That is not out. Walker looks, centers. What a stop again. Ryerson getting his left leg. Another shot comes through. He made the save. Bouncing puck, they try to clear. Coffey couldn't get it out. There's Lash, he'll try. Still not out, now it is. And Toronto will just fire it back into the Cornwall end. Scoreless here in the first period. Here's Little with it. He has control, and now Moran, 2 of the Hounds are on him, but he got around. Centered ahead for Caden Pike. Big hit by McKinley, and there's Ryder. He'll send it back in. Ryder in deep. There's Ursoni on it. Ursoni for Caden Pike. Here comes Caden Pike with it. Up the right side, he'll fire it in and around. Toronto playing that. Shears flipping it out. Not out. Kept in. McClellan shoots. Save again, Ryerson. Colts pressing here. Late in the first period, no score. There's a pass and a shot. Fought off again by Ryerson. Goes to the far corner. Back in front is Martin. Shears off the boards and out to center. Hit there was Jonathan Lodge. In comes Morris. He has a step and he fires. Blocker stop again, Ryerson. Cleared off a Colt and all the way back down into the Cornwall zone. Last minute of play here in the first period. Was on. Up ahead, McClellan. McClellan a big hit. There's Nicholson. He'll try to chip it in. Nicholson gave it away. Hilaire Pignot has a step. 6 seconds to go in the period. Here's a shot. Blockered away, Ryerson. And one last look here. Another gets to the goal. He kicks that out with the left pad. Scoreless after 1 tonight here in Toronto. Shots to go in the game are 11-3 Cornwall after 1. It hits 6-0 Toronto. Faceoffs 1 apiece, no power play. Scoreless after 1 tonight here in Toronto. Welcome into the second period of play here tonight from Toronto. Happy retro night from Toronto, Fantico Coliseum. Wildhounds and the Cornwall Colts. Second and final meeting of the year. Toronto taking last night 3-2 in Cornwall. They got dominated in play. So far are again today, but we're at zeros. Picked up here's Perron looking to center. McKinley took it away off the boards, up for Woods. He'll send it in. Chipped in off the boards. Chasing after that goes Ryan McCoy, and it's actually going to be icing. Face off to the left side of the Toronto goal here. Here's the face off. One back. Cornwall trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Speckbeek moves in. He couldn't finish it. Cleaver up for Woods. Woods back for Cleaver. Cleaver moves in, fakes and shoots. Save made Michelli. They hold on to that for a face-off for Cornwall. So here's the face-off left side. One back by Speckmeek. Has Boyce with it. Boyce from the corner to Speckmeek up ahead. He gave it away. Speckmeek finding help. McCoy took his man down. Was on to Gingras. Gingras for Perron. In comes Cornwall. They'll chip it in. After that goes the Wildhounds, and we mentioned Cornwall always gives the good teams a hard time, but struggles against the bad teams. Here's a chance that's set wide of the goal. Another chance, centered. What a save again, Ryerson. Point blank on Gingras. Another look. That stop. Rebound just slips wide. Into the corner, hit hard there. Cleaver up ahead for Riley McKinley, and he'll send it in for Toronto. Behind the net it goes. Here's Boyce with control. No score almost halfway. It's the first retro night of the season for Toronto. It's played up ice here. Hit along the boards, kept in by the Hounds. Coffey with it. Coffey, a backhand shot. Fought off, rebound. Scores! Alex Flash! And it's 1-0 Hounds. So the Hounds strike first on the retro night. They lead it 1-0 here at home. Here's Ersoni with it. Here come the Colts up the right side. Pike with control. Gave it away to Carr. Ryder up ahead for Carr. He has a step, and here comes Toronto again. Carr, wait, shoots. Save Michelli. Got it right in the glove, and a hold on to that for Cornwall. Toronto with a good press here in the second after scoring that goal. Well, even leading up to that goal, though, they did a great job and keep that momentum rolling if you're the Wildhounds. Face-off controlled, one back by Ersoni. Played ahead for Walker. Walker gave that away. It's played up by Lash. Now Coffey overskated it. In comes Walker, big hit. Moran to the net, kicked out by Ryerson. Big hit in the corner, Toronto with control. Pass finds Carr. Owen Carr will send it in. Ricocheted behind the net, picked up by Lash. Whittle battling with him for it. And now Lash wins the battle, kicks it back to Coffey. Back to the point. Here's a shot. Just missed. Coffey back in front. There's the pass and the shot rifled wide. Carr back. Lash alone. Can't get the shot. He waited just a moment too long. Moran back the other way. Come the Colts with a step. In alone. And a great catch up there. Now a rebound. Moran got it away. Save made. Bouncing puck. McClellan put it to the net. That was stopped as well. Colts pressing. Chance came in front, but there's another. And Ryerson is there. Nicholson for Johnson. He'll send it in to the Cornwall zone. Round it goes. A ricochet off one of the Hounds. Moran has control now. Tristan Moran bumped off the puck. Here's Shears. Gave that away. Hilaire Pignot looking back up ice. Here come the Colts inside. McClellan with speed. 2-on-1. Here's the shot. Ryerson again is there, and he holds on for a face-off. 37 seconds to go in the second. 1-0 Toronto. So the face-off will come here to the right side of the Toronto goal. One back controlled to the point. Lesser has a lane to the net. Centers it. Kicked out by Ryerson. Bouncing puck. He almost gave that away. McKinley ahead. Here's Luke Cleaver. 2 seconds to go in the period. Couldn't get a shot away. Second period ends. And it is 1-0 Toronto after 2. The goal scored by Alex Lash. Shots a goal in the hockey game are 19-8 Cornwall. It's 1-0 Toronto. Hits are 12-3 Toronto. Face off 7-1 Cornwall. No power plays. 1-0 Toronto after 2. Welcome into the third period tonight from Fantico Coliseum. The Toronto Wildhounds and the Cornwall Colts. Second and final meeting of the year. Toronto taking last night 3-2. Here's McKinley to Ryan. McCoy, he's in. McCoy! Couldn't finish. Tried to go forehand. Good poke check by Michelli. Cleaver to McCoy. McCoy wide and shoots again. That goes high over the net. Cleaver back. McKinley off the boards. Dropped it. No one was there. Got it back. Here's McKinley. He'll shoot. Glove by Michelli. And he holds on for a face-off. Toronto with some good pressure early here in the third, but it stays 1-0 for them here on Retro Night. Face off to the right side of the Cornwall net here. One back, Hounds have control. Cleaver breaking, couldn't tuck it. Goes in behind where Gingras finds it. Centers it over to Speckmeek. Now was on. Hit at center ice. Toronto back in with it again. Here's a pass in front. It just missed everybody. Cleaver in the corner. McCoy trying to find it. Ryan McCoy's on it. McCoy! That one stopped. They score! Ryan Woods in front. Cleans up the rebound. It's 2-0 Toronto. Cornwall looking at their 4th loss in a row. If this continues, they have not been great on this stand. No, they've had their good points, but not a lot of them. Here's a chance that scores and maybe a turning point there. Left alone at the left side of the net for the tap-in. And it's a 2-1 game. It's Colby Lazon, the hottest Colt right now. So the Colts answer back right after Toronto made it 2-0, and now it's interesting. Boyce, there's a giveaway. Coffee after it. And that will just slide wide of the net where Speckmeek gets hit. Lash gave it away. Speckmeek with it again. Here come the Colts with it. McKinley trying to cover on his man. All the Wildhounds covering one side and now opening. It's a break. 2-on-1. Save Ryerson. Second time tonight he's had to face a 2-on-1. He faced like 10 breakaways last night. It has not been a good stretch for the Hounds either, even though they're winning these games. They have been sloppy. Here's the face-off. One back picked up Boyce. Looks in, he shoots, kicked out. Rebound on the bouncing puck. And it's out and down the ice. Icing here against Toronto. Almost halfway through the third period. 2-1 Wildhounds here in Toronto tonight. 3-2 was the final last night back in Cornwall. Here's the face-off. One back by Cornwall. Ursoni in shoots. That's blocked. Finnegan tries to clear it out. He did. Little with control. In come the Colts with speed. Trying to get it to the net. Trying to center it there along the boards. McKinley. That's sent back in behind the net. Colts are there first. In behind. Centering it out front. There's the pass. It was deflected on the way and now chipped out again by Toronto. Coffey will chase after it. Danton Coffey after the puck. Barreling in and he gave that away. Now we're going to have a fight. Alex Lash and Caden Pike. You don't see these two fight much, but they're going to. Something was said that the other didn't like, and they go back and forth here. As Toronto taking the Colt down on the ice, Alex Lash taking Pike to the ice here. And here in the third period, Toronto still in front 2-1. Fighting to both teams here as the Bruin gets higher here as Cornwall on the verge of 4 straight losses. Draw one, here's Morris. He has Ursoni. Ursoni, big hit in the corner. McCoy has it. McCoy trying to finish. Gave that away. Didn't like the response. And now a penalty coming, it looks like. Or here's a break with a chance. They score! It's Walker. And with silence here in Toronto, the game is tied, and one of the Hounds is on the ice here. 13-11 of the third period. So Cornwall has tied it. Walker with the goal. Here's Moran, and here they come inside again. Another break to the goal, kicked out by Ryerson. Coffey off the boards, out and down the ice. They'll chase after it. This one will go for icing against Toronto. 2-2, 5:27 to go, third period. These two teams back at it again. Face off to come to the right side of the Toronto goal. One back by Cornwall. Ursoni with control. Breaking in. Ursoni kicked out. Rebound. They can't tuck that in. Colts have changed momentum here as they get another look. That's stopped. Penalty coming. It's going against Toronto. As it's sent all the way back down and it almost went into an empty net. Here's a chance and it's touched up. Cornwall's going to go to a late power play here in the third. Tied at 2. So Danton Coffey will head off. Interference the call. Here's the power play. Faceoff comes to the right side of the Toronto goal. One back by the Colts. Martin in shoots. He just fired that wide. Picked up by the Colts again. They look to set up. There's a pass. Great kick save made by Ryerson. Sent the other way. And something was said there. Picked up by Lazon. Lazon up ahead for Gingras. Still on the power play. Here's Nicholas Gingras. Ryder trying to catch him. Gingras is in. He scores! Nicholas Gingras! And the Colts have a late lead. It's the other way around tonight. Gingras with his 19th league leader this season. It's a power play goal. And the Colts with 3 unanswered have the lead with 2:18 to play. If you're Toronto, you got to be shaking your head. This was your game. It was 2-0 halfway through the period. Now you're down by 1 in the final 2 minutes. Here's Lozani, gave it away. Nicholson up ahead. Coffey looks for help. Has Nicholson. Nicholson waits, gets the pass in front. A swing and a miss on what looked like a wide open net. Here's Coffey with it. Toronto through center. He'll fire it back into the Cornwall zone. Round it goes, far side. Lash was trying to get there. Now Carr's on it. Carr centers in front. No one was there. It's out again. 40 seconds left. Nicholson is inside. Nicholson looks for help. Drops. There's the shot. The tip goes wide. Coffey in the corner. Puck came out front. Ryder with Carr. Stays in. Ryder waits. Looks. Tries to shoot it. Now does. Michelli's on it. And he will hold on for Cornwall with 24 seconds to play. What a turnaround tonight. As now it looks like Cornwall is going to snap the losing streak. If you're a Toronto fan, you got to be shaking your head right now. This was Toronto's game. Now Walker will race it the other way. Time running out here in the third period. Here's a chance. Pass. Pike shooting. Kicked out Ryerson. Dying seconds now. McKinley finds Ryan Woods. Woods up the right side. Great play defensively. Hounds try to get it back. 6 seconds left. Boyce will carry it out, and that will do it. Toronto with back-to-back home losses. They're going to fall 3-2 to Cornwall here tonight. The two split the season set, winning each game in each other's homes. Cornwall snaps a 3-game losing streak, and Toronto has now lost 2 of their last 3 games. They've lost 2 of their last games in regulation time here at home. They have not found a way to win at home in their last 2 games now. Well, this one looked like a win for them, up 2-0 halfway through the third, and they disappeared. Gave chance after chance to the Colts, and they took advantage. And they broke through the night to get the win. First retro night of the season for Toronto, unsuccessful.